his potential. The long, lean 6'6" player can really make it happen. When you flip it over to Northern Valley, as of late, that man has been Eric Loya. Everybody knows that he can get flammable from the three-point line, but he's been doing a good job putting the ball on the floor and going to the hole.
I'd watch Jeremiah Hansen, though, too, as a slasher that can really get to the hoop. And then if you let him sit all alone on the outside, he will make you pay from three-point range as well.
So Jeremiah Hansen, the last game out, had a career-high 18 points with three threes, and the rest of them were right at the rim, just doing a great job of attacking. Run down these starters. Kyler Hogan for Logan, a 6'6". It says 6'4", but there's no way that kid's only 6'4".
We'll say 6'5" then.
6'5". I saw him jump over Gates with little effort. Tallheim is a 6-foot sophomore. Bailey Sides and Ty Katz, respectively, 5'11", and Bailey Sides is 6 foot. Both seniors. Eric Loya, long, lean, and streaky shooter. He's 6'2", and he's a senior. Number 10, Sam Pinkerton is a 5'7" senior. Jeremiah Hansen been hot late. We'd love to keep him hot now. Does a good job of hitting the boards for just standing 5'11". Dylan Van Lays, the leader in rebounds. It's 6'5". He's a senior. Foster Brands is 6'2", and a junior, has been really playing bull basketball, which means he's a bull in a china cabinet. Once you get him inside, he's been doing a good job of taking his time and going up strong, and it's really made what he does work for Northern Valley on the inside. Josh Hewlin is the other starter there for the Trojans, a 6'1" sharpshooter from the outside. The lefty can get hot. You don't want to leave him open, and we are ready for play. Loya and Van Lays to go high to see who can get it. Thanks for joining us here at Open Spaces Sports. We'll try and keep you going as fast as possible, but we fully anticipate a full throttle game here tonight. 2 versus 3, we're underway. As Katz to set it here for the Trojans. Man-to-man by Northern Valley. Hansen goes for the steal on Kyler Hogan. Goes baseline trying to get the ball inside to Van Lays. Goes to Pinkerton, and it's all tied up. And Northern Valley to take it away. Tallheim reached in on Pinkerton and just took it. Tallheim to bring up the ball. Nobody guards him, so Van Lays has to goes out to him. Now to Loya, who's usually ready to go right from the start. Has to flip to Tallheim. Tries to go baseline on the long lean Kyler Hogan. Inside, they go to Brands. Fakes once, goes around Kyler Hogan from the weak side, blocks it. Sides to the rim. Tries to dump it to Brands, but it's picked off by Van Lays. He averages 2 steals a game. He's already got 1 in the first minute. Our score clock is a little bit deceptive here. It depends on who's standing on what court over there on the score clock.
That's right.
Katz tries to go to Pinkerton, and it's going to be a second straight turnover here by the Trojans to start it. So just under 6 minutes to go. That's 6:59 to go in the first quarter.
Still stuck at 0 in this one. We'll see who breaks that seal off of the scoring in this game.
Dribble weave here by the Huskies. Pull-up jump shot by Sides, good. I mean, that is silky smooth and very difficult to guard. It's kind of like the KU weave. When they can get an open shot, it goes in. Van Lays to Hogan, to the rim, dunks it home! Kyler Hogan goes up and hammers it!
There's your impact play you were talking about.
I told you that boy needed to start fast, and there he did with that dunk.
What better way to bring some energy to the game than to rise above the rim and put it down? You've been looking for a dunk all year too, Clint, so there you go.
And I've been giving that guy trouble for a long time why he hadn't got one. Van Lays inside. He's going to score too easy.
You got to protect the paint if you're Northern Valley. You cannot let those big guys from Logan have their way down there. And right now they're having to walk in the park.
Sides on the wing. Going against the long lean of Kyler Hogan. He's going to go to the rim, flips it up, does not get it to go. Who had the second bucket for Northern Valley? Sides had the pull-up jumper, and who had the other one?
Loya, I believe. I hope I'm not wrong.
Hewlin in the corner. I told you not to let him go. This one's just a little long. Hogan gets the rebound to Ty Katz. They'll take their time and reset.
Norton Valley crowd wanting a travel call there, but the ref had pretty good eyes on it.
Good pass over to Pinkerton, but he's got it blocked there by Loya.
Loya, I think, has his career high in this building, so he likes this gym almost as much as you do, Clint.
I don't know about that.
So we'll see if he can get fired up and have another hot night here in Logan, Kansas.
I love this gym because it's loud and intense. And when you're playing out there, you can't hear anything once these crowds get to rocking like we anticipate here in the second half.
Yeah, either you're really happy or you're really not happy with the way things are going. And
they go inside to Van Leys. Good straight-up defense there by Brands.
Tallheim pulls down the rebound.
And here comes the Huskies into the corner to Hansen.
Low pass, but he handles it.
Sides all the way to the rim. Left-hand scoop and score!
The and one play. Beautiful, beautiful scoop there by Bailey Sides.
The left hand is so difficult to swing all the way around, and he put it in. He's already got 2 buckets here tonight, going to look for his 5th point when he goes to the line here.
Yeah, make no mistake, that was against an excellent defender in Ty Katz as well.
Sides shooting well from the free throw stripe today.
No good on that
year,
one, though.
Tallheim tries to fight the trees in there and did a pretty good job of it.
Yeah, definitely not the tallest guy out there on the court, but you wouldn't think it watching the way he plays.
He's bouncy.
He's bouncy. He's wiry. We'll say that.
Wiry, maybe nicer than bouncy?
I don't know. Both are a compliment if you listen to this, Kenton.
Katz now to Rhett Katz is in the game, gets it directly into Van Leys, and it's dug out of there by Hansen. Stays here for the Trojans. So number 21, Rhett Katz, the freshman, quickly out on the floor. Pinkerton to sit. Rhett's a 6-foot freshman, left-hander, and a streaky shooter himself.
Passes it all the way out to Ty Katz and just resets the offense as they're trying to work a little pick and roll. It worked so well for them last time these two teams met. Katz is going to get fouled.
So he goes right into Brands. Smart play there by Katz. Brands kind of caught flat-footed out of position just enough to be able to get called for the blocking foul on this one. Katz to the free throw line, misses his first. Second one long and also no good. Sides comes away with a rebound and he'll push. And he'll push fast. If you don't stop him, he's going all the way to the rim. Finds Loya. And a charge call there by Loya as Ty Katz was in position.
Hustled down there.
Loya knows there wasn't a whole lot he could do about it. He had to go up and catch it. Katz was right there on top of him. Hewlin. Go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing with you. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of other options for Loya in that situation. As you said, the ball was up there, and he had to go get it. Katz over to Rhett Katz. As he gets it on the
and
arm, Loya picks up his second quick foul.
So Loya swiping at the ball, and the little Rhett Katz makes him pay. The left-hander floats in there and gets a hurt and a hoop.
So Loya's going to sit with 2 fouls in succession. Brody Preston into the game for the first time. Had a good game in the JV game. Only played 2 quarters of it to save it up for this as Rhett Katz gets the 3rd point to go in. Brody Preston had, I believe, 10 or 13 of the points for Northern Valley in that.
Sides now out to Brody Preston. He'll dribble, hand off sides, pull up, jump shot, free throw line, no good. Rebound control by Van Leys.
Of course.
He's going to get his 14 tonight from down there, I guarantee it.
And then some, probably.
He's just a monster on the boards. They get it to him in the short corner. Sides tries to poke at it. They'll go back to Hewlin now all the way around to Hogan.
Quick ball movement by the Trojans, trying to create space to get it inside to Van Leys, and they do.
Beautiful,
points for Van Lays.
beautiful play. Logan worked it all the way around the top of the key, gave Van Lays the opportunity to flash open, and right in the middle there, he caught the ball. It's way too deep if you want to keep Van Lays out of the scoring column.
Yeah, this quick pass is creating good spacing.
Ty
Cats gets the steal here.
Yeah, Hansen with a bad pass, and Katz took it. Swinging all the way around. Rhett will fire the three, no good. Sides is out in front, 1-on-3. He'll go at the rim to float it to Hansen. Gonna run out of room. Flips it back to Brands, who saves it. Not pretty, but it'll work.
Not sure how he got that saved, but like you said, it doesn't always have to be pretty.
Tallheim right to the rim with the left hand. A lot of contact, no whistle.
Trojans up 9-6 early in this one.
This is the way that you wanted it to start if you're a Trojan fan. 2 minutes and 2 minutes flat even to go here in this first quarter. Northern Valley with only 6. Hansen with a steal. They could use a bucket right here. Transition. Tallheim thought about a three. We'll reset the offense now to Brody Preston up top. Now they go to Jeremiah Hansen. Thought about it, traveled with it, will fire the three and nail the three.
I was just going to say, someone might need to get hot from outside, at least for a little bit for Northern Valley, to kind of loosen things up in that Trojan defense, because right now it is stingy inside.
So the stones that Hansen just fired that one after hesitation. It's a tough shot to make, and he buried it.
You think about it for a long time. You're not really in a rhythm when you do that.
9-9 as we're at 1 minute and 13 seconds to go. Cat spins, tries to dump it to Van Lays, and Van Lays wasn't ready for it. It'll be a turnover. Tallheim to run the point with 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Tallheim, he'll fire the three. No good on that.
Ticats tracks down the long rebound.
Kick to Rhett, open for three in the left corner. Short, no good. And they're going to say it was off Hogan last.
I was worried Hogan was going to get called at the foul on that one.
Hustle play by Hogan.
Yep.
Northern Valley says 45 seconds to go.
Tied up at 9.
Nothing I can do about your score clock factor here. They are letting them play.
Van Lays pulls down another one as Ticats flips the court.
It's going to get physical, and it's going to get physical in a hurry.
Hewlin inside to Van Lays. They're going to say it was off Van Lays last.
25 to go now. It's what team can keep their head in a tight physical game like this. Brody Preston, pull-up jump shot, free throw line, nails! Where's he come from?
Good job by the sophomore coming in off the bench and hitting a big shot in a close quarter.
Hogan trying to find where to go. He's got Hewlin.
Every shot
with
so
three,
far felt like
two.
a big shot.
Are they going to get it off? Side's going to go full length to the floor. No good. Hansen parries a three late to bring him back even, and then they get a layup.
Jumper by Preston.
Yeah, that Preston knocked that one in.
The sophomore stepping up big to end the quarter.
Rhett cast now to Ty.
The pick and roll was there.
And they're going to whistle sides.
I don't know if it's his, I think it's his first.
Yes, Bailey's first.
Team
fourth. Drew Skimper making an appearance here. And Bailey will sit. Hogan from the top of the key. Good. Kyler Hogan got started with a monster dunk. Makes that one feel real smooth, real wet right there. Tallheim. Now to Brands way on the outside. Hansen. Guarded by Katz. Going to go one-on-one. Kick back to Brody Preston. Now Tallheim working a two-man game, and Van Lays took it from him.
Yeah, it's a tough man to throw a ball over.
And
the 6'5", and that's not his wingspan.
Long, lean, and pretty tough to play against. Great pass inside by Katz. Got away with the travel and scores.
There you see him using that size to his advantage once again on the other side of the court.
Van Lays with now 6 unofficially as Logan has retaken the lead in this one. Brody going right at him.
Got left alone. I thought maybe he would shoot it up.
Ball kind of sticking, as you can tell. Sides. Oh, Brands will step out and fire a 3. Rattles around, no good.
Follow your shot.
He's had a lot of success in years past from the 3 land. This year he's kind of stepped away from that one, but this one he might want to have to because you got to bring Van Lays out so he doesn't control the paint.
Yeah, in the past, Brands hasn't been the staple big guy in the offense, so and this year they've really needed him down low more than anywhere. As Hewlin gets the long rebound after Ty Katz missed 3.
Beautiful.
Inside to Van Lays.
Got away with it again.
No good, but he gets his own board. Gets the second one to go.
He got it. He's going to play like a man under there. You got to grab a hold of that ball and go.
That's
Biggest
right.
lead here for Logan. They're up 4. Dribble handoff to Brands. Now to Brody Preston.
Rhett Katz is all over him after he picks up his dribble. Out to Jeremiah Hansen. Drew Skimper with the... Kyler Hogan gets the board.
4 sophomores out there right now for Northern Valley. And Ty Katz, the senior, going to see if he can punish him. 3-pointers up and 3-pointers no good. This foul will go against Rhett. Into the game now is Bailey Sides and Gabe Rudd. This game fits Gabe Rudd's style.
Yeah, it's kind of a bang-bang game down low where you have to rise above the defense, and that's what he loves to do. He leads the JV this year in scoring.
Probably rebounding as well.
Yeah, on that type of play. And so really active hands, high motor player. It'll be fun to watch him in here against his old club.
Yeah, and here's Stoss also into the game. He's going to try and match Bailey Sides. Tough matchup for him. Hansen lets it go, but Sides goes up and gets the rebound. Pump fake once, finds Brands underneath, and good. That's what Bailey Sides does for a team on the floor.
He creates opportunities for everyone else.
He caught that rebound and found the open bucket for his teammates here at Northern Valley.
He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Rhett Katz, nowhere to go.
There's
He
Gabe
puts it
Rudd.
up. Long forward pass here to Hansen. They're going to push. Hansen all the way to the rim. Oh, my. They called a charge.
You can tell these two fan bases love
Oh, I
close
love
games.
it. 15-13, Logan's ahead.
Love with an asterisk, maybe.
Hogan running the point, trying to get the ball inside to Van Lays, and they do. He's doubled there by Northern Valley. Rhett gets it right back to him as he turns and fires and scores.
Just going right above Brands.
Side splits defense, and
he's going to get.
I think he's going to get Hewlin
Yeah, I think so too.
with a hand check.
You can kind of pick and choose who you're going to give it to there, but Sides did a good job splitting the defense there and causing someone to slow him down. First shot, no good.
Sides for being perfect from the line. No, he'd already missed. He's unperfect. He's 0 for.
Perfectly unperfect. Make a shot.
If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape.
Yeah. Sure. Or a chimp.
You don't watch enough Veggie Tales. Besides, the second one is
I
good.
don't have little kids, Clint. Hogan to break the press. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Finds Rhett Katz. Hewlin in the middle. They break it. Got to hurry back now.
Stoss, but Rhett Katz is left open, and he missed it.
Van Lays versus Bailey Sides. Sides comes away with the rebound. There's bodies hitting the floor. As
The wraparound doesn't go for Tallheim.
Brody Preston.
But the man of the hour, Mr. Brody Preston, says, I'll clean this up.
Yep.
And he steals it. Nice steal there by Brody. As Brands will bring it across the timeline, try and find a guard.
Oh.
It's going to be.
Just trying to keep it alive.
And somehow, some way, Northern Valley gets to keep that basketball.
Van Lay's irritated.
When they don't deserve it. Ty Katz back on.
Pretty messy basketball, but.
And Rhett to sit. Sides on the wing, didn't guard him. Pull up jump shot, has a block by Ty Katz.
They're going to get.
And Bailey's going to get another foul here. That'll be just number 2, right?
Yeah.
Logan clinging to that 1-point lead, 17-16. This is the game that Logan kind of wants versus Northern Valley.
Low scoring and very physical.
Northern Valley trying to speed him up with the press, and they get it to Josh Hewlin as he dribbles across and breaks it. Katz going to flip it up to Van Lay. Somehow it gets away from him, and he'll lose it through his hands. Northern Valley going to get it. For the energy player that Gabe Rudd is, it is a mismatch when you put Gabe Rudd versus Dylan Van Lays.
Just about everyone's a mismatch.
Tallheim. Now it's got to go to Rudd and now Preston. High ball screen. Preston trying to go inside, and they're going to get Hewlin again.
That'll be his second, I believe.
His second, team fourth. Northern Valley will have to play it in off the sideline.
Sam Pinkerton back into the game for the Trojans. Hewlin will sit with 2 fouls. As Tallheim prepares to throw this one in. Gets it to Bailey Sides.
Good place to be there. Sides will take it. Take it all the way to the rim. Trying to figure out where to go. Spin around, left-handed, good.
Go to the hoop.
He did not think that was what was going to come out of there, but he did.
Gabe Rudd with the steal.
Active hands goes a long way. Sides going to bury this 3, and this place going to go nuts. Boom goes to Bailey Sides.
21-17, Huskies take the 4-point lead. Preston tips this one off. It'll stay with the Trojans, but they're not
and are committed to the academic and athletics.
Katz to bring it across. Northern Valley switch to a man-to-man full pressure zone all the way out. Katz is going to attack Foster Brands, and the rebound by Hogan and by Hansen.
Jump ball goes
and they
Northern
give him
Valley's
a
way.
jump ball credit. With 2:09 to go, Northern Valley up to 21-17 as of late. Sides gets it to Tallheim.
Travel called against Tallheim off the dribble. Turnover going to be Logan.
And he did travel with it. That's the first one of the night they're going to call.
Ty Katz just splits the defense here, goes all the way into the middle of the paint. Misses the shot, leaves it short. Tallheim with the rebound.
Brody Preston right to the rim, scoops up and in! Oh!
Sophomore's playing with some confidence and some swagger right now.
6 points, Brody Preston off the bench.
Been huge off the bench. With Eric Loya in the early foul trouble, giving him a break.
And that ball is going to go off Van Lays' foot, and it'll be Northern Valley's ball. Sides came around the corner and ripped it from him, which was risky as can be. Should have been his 3rd foul in my book. But I wasn't standing there. Knocks it off of Van Lays' foot. And Northern Valley now up 6 with the ball. Sides. Looked at it again. Nobody's going to mark him. He'll let it fly and score.
You can't leave him unguarded when he's in the paint. Really, you just shouldn't leave him unguarded anywhere.
No, I would not.
And that's going to be out on Van Lay. It's going to be Huskies' ball. So the pass goes long.
Kai leading his favorite cheer over there.
Kai Cox is a great cheerleader.
He is, and he's got some good hair,
and
too.
a great teammate. He hasn't been able to play this year, but he's still been a part of everything.
Brody Preston with a nice.
Yep. Definitely a travel. They just need to play like they're up by 7 without
Something like that.
something like that.
Into the corner goes Pinkerton. Now back to Katz. They can get it in there, but Katz will fire the NBA three and short, no good.
Gets his own rebound. Kicks it over to Hogan. Over to Rhett Katz. Feeds inside to Van Lays. He'll turn around and shoot. This one's long. But Hogan uses that long frame to go get it. And where's the
Come
body ball
on!
the floor? They're not calling anything.
Come on!
Something's got to get called down there at some point. Gonna get someone hurt.
They're just taking him out at the knees. Ooh-wee. Good thing we're only 22 next to half. His sides to control it. He's going to go right at the rim. No whistle.
They get sides for the travel.
It's 2 steps, just like he was shooting a free throw or a layup.
Yep.
13 now 12.
Over to Rhett Katz, looking for a last shot before the half.
And Brands took it from him with 4, now 3. He's going to have an opportunity all the way to the rim. No good.
They've got the foul call, so they're going to have to play it, aren't they?
They're going to have to call the foul, but there is no shooting foul.
They did call it on the floor, so. Do you add some time back on the clock?
No, you don't add time. You go to half.
That's what they're saying. They're going to half.
So that'll be second on Ty Katz, and that'll take us half. Delmont mops up the floor. We'll be ready to go here momentarily.
Big quarter for both teams here. You know, Norton Valley has an 8-point lead, and they're looking to create some good separation right here. And Logan's looking to come out with that same energy did the start to the game and, you know, keep this thing close, and that's what they want. This foul's going to go against Hogan. It'll be, I think Eric will hit right out of the gate.
It is. So Eric
already gets to sit.
Eric, 9 seconds into this one, picks up his third, and he'll come over and sit next to Sides.
This isn't going to be his highest scoring output of the year like it was last year.
It still could. That kid's flammable. And a backcourt violation here. Just the way Logan started the first half, they'll start the second with a turnover. So Brody Preston off the bench has played quite spectacular tonight. Is back in there, going to play some real meaningful minutes. Sides, working with the dribble, handoff now to Tallheim. Back to Sides. Looking for where to go, will flip it up. No good, Van Lays with a rebound. Tough look for Sides, but he didn't have a whole lot of options.
Nope.
Kyler Hogan doing well. He's going to get the charging foul right here, and that's a good call, as Brands was there.
Thought he was going to shoot it from the three-point line. I thought he probably should have in the grand scheme of things, obviously. But
no, I really like it when Hogan's going to the rim. I think he's a lot better player when he's going at the rim and attacking. He can take that foul right there. It's just his first, and he needs to keep going. Tallheim dribbling here. Sides kind of trips over his own feet. Has to hand off to Preston. Ball dead now to Tallheim. Back to Sides. It's just a different offense when Sides is out there and feeling it. And Tallheim hasn't been going lately until possibly now. Tallheim lines the three and eyes the three and drains the three.
Ticats breaks the press. Still a lot of pressure on him, though, over to Sam Pinkerton with the skip pass over to Hogan. Back to Ticats. He'll set up the offense.
Northern Valley very capable of switching off any screen there.
Here's
to be able
the pick and roll.
Keep people in front of them. Ticats, nice jump stop in the middle. And Van Lays cleans up the rebound. And Tallheim, the bouncy boy, he's going to pop this three in their eye if they don't watch out. Oh, I thought he was going to rip it. He's going to rip this one if he gets an opportunity, but Brands will be shoved. And he'll go to the line for 2. And they'll give this one to Kyler. It's Kyler's second. Van Lays looks over at Kyler and says, "Did you foul him?" He goes, "Yeah, 2 hands in his back."
Yeah, shoved him right on the ground.
That's what he said, I swear. With a big old smile on his face.
Couldn't give it to him easy.
He's like, "What? I've only got 2."
Yeah, that's only his second. You're right.
Brands capitalizes on the first and short on the second.
Euland gets the board and finds Hogan on the wing. He tries to create something in transition, but gets stopped up by the Huskies. Has to give it back to Ty Cats.
Ty, without a bucket in the first half, is going to finally knock into the scoring column with that step-through move.
Good little move by him, splitting the defense.
Sides, eyes a 3. Now go to the rim, finds an open Tallheim. He's going to let it go. Offensive rebound, Hansen. Pressed into the rim. Nice drop side for Brands. He'll squeeze it up, but didn't go up.
A little stronger than that, especially if you don't have Van Lays on you. I mean, I guess I can kind of understand it if you got that 6'5" wall there, but he was on the other side, so you definitely got to go into him.
Katz goes right at Tallheim and gets another bucket.
Starting to heat up. Huskies hold the 8-point lead.
Sides up and down and good!
Acrobatic play by Sides.
Holy cow, how did he flip that one up and in? It's almost like you don't want him to go to his left hand because he puts them in with ease on that left side. Great play by Sides.
Smooth. And that's going to be Ty Cat's 3rd foul.
So Katz will have to go to the bench.
Rhett Katz will come in for him.
Brands to the bench as Drew Skimper in for him. Sides his free throw, long, no good, and he's going to get his own rebound.
Euland and Sides collide. Skimper comes inside, gets blocked by Hogan.
Hogan leads the team in block shots with over 2.5 a game.
He's got those long arms, that crazy wingspan. They're going to get Drew Skimper for the push here.
10-point game here with just under 5 to go here in the third quarter. Drew's first foul. Northern Valley's second foul as a team.
I don't hate the foul by Skimper, as he's definitely playing against his toughest opponent that he's gone against this year for sure. So you need to be aggressive and you need to be physical down there. This foul's going to be down below as well. I think Jeremiah Hansen against Pinkerton.
Yep, they're going to give it on the box out. Hansen shakes his head, says, okay, that's fine.
That's Hansen's second, I believe.
It's a guess.
It is my guess.
It's a guess. I can tell by your breath.
No, I was right. See, confident though. It was a second. There you go.
Rhett Katz also into the game here for the Trojans. Trying to get the ball inside to Van Lays. They get it to him. Pull up, going to kick it back to Kyler Hogan. Step back, fires. No good. Drew Skimper working.
Yeah, this is going to go against Van Lays.
And it's going to go against Hogan.
Hogan?
Hogan's going to pick up his 3rd foul in 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
That one was not on purpose.
Riley Sides, you are right. He's immune.
No, they gave it to Van Lays.
They did.
But only his first.
Only his first. What a scoop and play by Sides.
You're hitting that replay button a lot.
Woo! What a rockin' the baby to get that one to score. His Sides goes to the rim and flips it up and in.
Putting on a clinic out here. A layup clinic.
Euland at the top of the key now to Rhett Katz. Into the corner for Kyler Hogan. They're trying to rotate the ball into Van Lays, and they do. Northern Valley's defense collapses, and it doesn't matter. Van Lays is going to score either way.
Good drop step by Van Lays. Man, it's hard to stop. It takes multiple Huskies, and even then, he still makes it happen.
Besides, it's just white chocolate. Euland gave it to him and then took it right back. And a three-pointer by Hansen. Northern Valley's come out hot. The intensity kind of out of this building, too, at the moment. I might be the only one screaming. But you can turn down your volume if I'm too loud.
Hogan was looking for the putback dunk.
He was up there.
Yep. Probably a good thing he didn't get a piece of it, or they could have called offensive goaltending.
They're calling Drew Skimper for this one. Right? Yeah, Drew will pick up his second.
Ty Katz back into the game. Pinkerton will sit. Looks
Brands.
like Brands is going to come back into the game. I imagine Skimper's going to sit.
Yeah. Bring the bull back so he can continue to battle Van Lays.
Not bad minutes by Skimper, though. I mean, he was battling hard in there, and they've been under this basket for a long time. So that's a tough matchup. As Hogan saves this one, but he saves it right to sides. He gets it to Hansen.
Nice feed to Hansen. Add another stat line on to sides with his assist. Hansen gets a bucket.
Hewlin takes it across. It picks up his dribble, but finds Van Lays. He's smothered by 3 Huskies. Tries to find Rhett Katz. Brody Preston's there for another steal.
Every time we turn around, Northern Valley's what would I call doing something positive. Hansen will fire another 3, long, no good.
And this one's going to go against Katz.
Katz is going to pick it up.
That'll be his 4th.
And it's been Katz's problem in these matchups is trying to stay on the floor, as that'll be his 4th.
Yeah. Tough player with a high motor, but you know it's tough if you're flying in there from the back. If you don't have a body on someone going after those boards, if you're going to run into someone, you're probably going to get the call.
Quickly, they go inside to Brands. Right-handed hook shot up and no good. Hansen falls the rebound, no good. Hogan will get to it.
They're going to trap him right there, but he gets out of it, finds Van Lays on the other side. And there's the 10-second
10-second count there by Northern Valley. Just the pressure.
Shutting it down.
Timeout by Coach Delmont. On a 10-second violation, we'll have a timeout there by the Trojans.
Okay.
And so they keep possession of it. Flip it back to Van Lays. Back, of course, the court to Hewlin. And this is what happened.
He's not even looking to go up there. I mean, if you shoot the ball, maybe you're going to get the blocking foul, but if you just run in there.
Yeah, and he's a little frustrated, but he handled it correctly that time. Brands, though, you got to credit him. He knows that he's got him for a charging call or 2 in the past, and knows if he steps in his way, he got it. And Josh knew it, too, once he got to that point.
Yeah. Yep.
Hand off to Tallheim. Left open for 3. Will fire and drain it. Liquid Drano. Kenton Tallheim starting to heat up.
The 18-point lead for the Huskies. As Logan's looking for a way to retaliate and bring this game back in. Sam Pinkerton goes up, but he was too deep with that one. Goes off the side of the backboard. Hansen's going to get charged with the travel.
Kyler all right. His head hit hard.
Yeah. It's Hansen's second travel.
Look at his head bounce off of here. I'm sorry, Mama. Kyler, I hope you're all right, big guy.
Props to him for getting his body there where it needed to be, I guess, and taking that. That's a long way to fall when you're 6'5".
Well, I hope he's all right. I'm going to keep eyes on him. Kid's been stuck by a steer pretty hardcore. He's a tough son of a gun, but when you bounce your head off of a court like that, it ain't no good. Rhett with a pull-up jump shot, liquid gold.
Smooth. Only a freshman. He's going to be a big contributor to this Logan team for years to come.
Sides his free throw line jumper, no good. Logan needing to close this gap with 1:20 here to go in the third quarter. They need to find offense wherever they can get it.
Fans in disagreement with one another on that one. Half the gym doesn't like the call. The other half thinks it's great. Not sure if you can hear it at home as well as we can up here in the booth.
That's a great point.
Any call is about that way in a game like this. Is just the physicality and the intensity continue to grow. It's not as close of a game as they're going to get Foster. Must have said something the ref didn't like.
I didn't see it.
I think it was his words.
Well, I ain't going to get a replay there. He's just going to have to talk to his dad, I guess, about that one.
Just going to have to cool down.
So
that would be his third foul.
Delmont making sure they go in the right order. That'll, excuse me, that'll go as the 7th team foul down at Northern Valley. First technical on the year for a Northern Valley player or coach, which is pretty good after 8 games. Those boys have some pretty high intensity. Van Lays' free throw, no good. He'll get another attempt at it. So that'll be Brands' third.
Now Katz will come up and shoot the technical free throws.
Yeah, so the freshman Rhett Katz to the line to knock these in.
Yep.
As a technical, and Sides is still talking to him.
Don't want to pick up another one.
No.
They can't change their mind, and they're not going to change their mind, so at this point.
Rhett.
Lay it to bed, I guess.
Yeah, Rhett 1, Rhett 2.
Pretty good kid to have out there if you got a technical to shoot them for you, and it's going to be Logan's ball after that. To bring things back within 14.
This time out.
Yeah, pretty big possession here just to keep things close.
I mean, if we can knock down a 3 here for Logan, you're going to bring it to an 11-point game. You couldn't, after playing such a poor third quarter, you couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah, but the point swing could be huge, and they give the ball away.
Brands took it. Sides is left open, thought about a 3, he'll go to Tallheim, who's hit 2 in this half, and now he's hit, no, I thought he was going to get the third. Evan Stos, or is that Prevost?
That's Prevost.
Prevost is also into the game now.
Ty Katz working against Sides, picks up his dribble, has to go to Kyler Hogan. Skip over to Prevost in the corner. Back over to Katz.
Katz working with those 4 fouls. Risky going to the line. And Prevost to fire the 3. No good. Brands, good positioning, good rebound, and here's Sides.
That's what you got to do.
Left-hand dribble. He's going to go at Van Lays and get a blocking call. Van Lays' second call for his foul. Sides will go to the line to shoot 2. He struggled a little bit from the line here tonight. But he'll get 2 freebies here. First one is good. And look who that is over there getting ready to check in, the lost soldier.
Loya's going to come into the game.
Eric Loya.
Has not played many minutes at all in this one. They need him to kind of put that behind him and start fresh in this one.
He did not play in the second quarter. He played, well, this will be a total of 30 seconds in the third quarter.
Yeah, picked up that first foul really quick.
Hogan breaks the press. They get it to Hewlin. Now into the corner to Van Lays. That's where you want Van Lays to catch the ball. Way outside with 6 and 5 and 4 to go. Loya thought about it but gets it over to Sides. Back to Loya. He'll let it fly. No good. And that'll carry us to the fourth quarter. Trojans. They can make it happen.
Yeah, Huskies up by 16, but we've seen if anyone can get on a roll and kind of shut things down, it's Trojans might be capable of doing just that.
First 3 minutes, first 2 minutes is going to be important. Hansen can put a nail in the coffin there, but doesn't, as it's just long. It's going to stay here with Northern Valleys. It'll go off of Hewlin. Man, that's a big shot for Logan that doesn't go there. Could have went from 16 to 19 and really been a dagger. Sides tries to go to the rim.
Called with the travel.
And he'll be whistled for the turnover.
Slipped a couple times tonight.
Coach is asking official what's up, but it don't matter.
Yep.
Flip over to Kyler. Katz, now Van Lays, now Euland. They don't have time to be wasting trying to break this press. 30 seconds gone by here in the fourth quarter.
You also don't want to just completely change your offense, though, and your identity just because you're down. You've got 8 minutes left. I'd stick with the pick and roll and go back to Van Lays. You don't have to just keep hucking up threes, which is sometimes what teams will resort to.
But right now they've taken Rhett to the line. He's going to get this shot up. No whistle either way. Hanson's going to track it down, flip it over, and it'll be Logan's ball.
Yep.
Probably the biggest surprise of all tonight is the fact that the Trojans only have 27 so far. I mean, everybody thought we'd have a little more, and that's the shot that the Trojans needed.
Yeah, everything I said about the three ball doesn't need to be shot all the time unless Rhett Katz has it in his hand. Then fire away.
He made it rain, and gonna had a blocking foul. I don't know who they're gonna give it to.
Take your pick. About the whole team was down there. They're gonna give it to
Van Lays.
Yeah. No, Rhett Katz. Rhett Katz, number 21. His second. That'll be the team 8th of the half. Brand sinks the first.
Brand's rather calm scoring night tonight, but he's made him pay from the free throw line. That's 3 for 4 for him tonight, making it a 15-point lead.
Yeah, tough matchup for him inside.
He just needs to play position and do what he does best with his bang and rebound. Katz going to fire a three-pointer, no good.
Euland comes away with the board. Gets trapped in the corner but finds Ty Katz.
And they let Rhett get another one off, and oh, I thought it was good.
Getting Tallheim.
Tallheim thought about it. Hanson to the rim, flips it up.
Yeah, he gets caught on the arm, driving through there.
It'll be a 1-and-1 scenario. So it's in the bonus, and now Van Lays picks up this one as well. So Van Lays is third.
Good on the first.
Northern Valley has normally cashed in from the three-point line all season long. Tonight, they have made a few. I think I've got them down for 4 of them. 2 for Tallheim, 1 for Sides, and 1 for Hanson. But it's far off of their pace. The last game out, who did we play? That was
Atwood, Rollins County.
Yeah, they shot over 50% from the three-point line with like 11 makes.
Yeah, it was lights out. But that's what you want to see if you're a team. If the shot's not falling, you need to be versatile enough to not just live and die by that three-pointer, but be able to adapt. Because the other thing that hasn't happened in this, there hasn't been a lot of fast break points. So this is a very different ball game than we were used to seeing this Northern Valley boys team play. Oh, and they call offensive goaltending here.
Hogan goes up and tip dunks it, and it'll cost Van Lays 2 points. He couldn't help himself. He was right up there, and he just tipped it in.
And they had it, too.
Yeah, that was
it would have been an and one.
It would have been an and one. No, it isn't. I need to hit the right button.
Yep, because Foster picks up his 4th foul.
With 5:42, he picks up his 4th.
So Skimper comes into the game, is going to have to be the stronghold down there to keep Van Lays from just going off these last 5 minutes.
How many possessions can he get? Van Lays buries them both from the free throw stripe. Sides, now to Hanson.
Hanson works against Van Lays.
Nice flip.
Just can't quite get it to go. It looked beautiful. You almost wish the ball would go in because it was just such a nice play. Hogan in the corner.
To Euland.
Gives the ball to Katz off his knee, but he retains it. But him and Sides are on the floor. They're going to call it a jump. Pretty quick jump. It's going to go to Logan. Cats inbounds it. Gives it to Rhett Cats.
Marked quickly there by Tallheim. They'll go directly inside to Van Lays. Skip it over to Hogan. Van Lays wants it again deeper on the block. He'll turn and face. The Northern Valley just swarms him. Sides comes away with a rebound. No look to Loya. He'll flip it up, and I don't know how it didn't go, but it didn't. Here comes Ty Cats. Ty's got Van Lays, but he wants a clear out to go against him, and Drew Skimper picked his pocket.
Should have just stuck with the offense.
Here's Tallheim at the top of the key. Going to go inside to Drew Skimper, left and a right and a good.
Pretty move by Skimper there.
Had Ty Katz on his back, fake to the right, come over to the left shoulder with a little baby hook. It's tough to score from anybody unless you're Van Lays, and he knew he had the shorter player at Katz and just scored over the top.
I feel like Skimper needed that bucket on varsity. You know, he comes in here and he's got to put in those tough minutes against what we call the hardest match he's had. Is Rhett Katz is just draining it from three. And that could be the confidence booster that Skimper needs.
Hansen, fire top of the key, and he doesn't need any rim. 51-35, 3:45 to go.
Completely open down there. I thought they would find him.
They'll get it to Van Lays. Red will let it fly again.
Why not?
Van Lays probably with his 20th rebound.
Yeah, that season average is going to go way up after this game.
I mean, he averages 14.5 rebounds a game, leading the Division II in the state of Kansas. And it's only going to go up from here. Hansen all the way to the rim and scores. Northern Valley doing a great job of not settling for anything but layups.
No, keeping the ball moving, looking for that shot they want, that opening in the defense, getting the ball to the hoop.
Van Lays finds Euland open in the corner, long, nothing. Long outlet to Hansen. He's 1-on-4. He'll hesitate and get it back to Sides on a trailer. Gets away with a walk, goes over and scoops it in, but couldn't get the English to make it work.
Ball don't lie sometimes. Hogan plays point.
He was calling for a high ball screen.
Taking way too much time.
Cats will let it fly. No good. Another rebound by Van Lays. Nice pass to Cats who score.
It probably makes you more confident of a shooter if you know you have Van Lays down there cleaning it up, don't it?
Yeah. Just throw it up there and
fire away at this point.
Let him go get it. 53-39. This game feels a little bit out of touch with 2 to go. As Sides is just dribbling out on top, trying to go for a high ball screen. Get it matched up inside to Drew Skimper. Left hand, good.
They're going to have to turn up the intensity, and they're going to have to get some serious buckets here.
Picked out of there by Loya.
Northern Valley doing a good job trying to put this game on ice.
As Sides will walk it across the timeline. Cats all over him. Sides will back it back out and reset it. Tries to go into Skimper, but Skimper stopped and went right to Rhett. Ty into the corner to Euland. Swing it around. Ty Cats will fire the 3-ball splash. Maybe just a little too late.
13-point game with only a minute to go. Well, they've done a good job increasing their
what a
scoring
pass.
output. But they haven't been able to stop that right there, as Northern Valley has had an answer for almost everything.
So 2 players coming off the bench. One in the first half, Brody Preston was 6, really making an impact. And here in the second half and in the fourth quarter, we've got 6 from Drew Skimper when he's had his toughest matchup on the defensive side trying to match Van Lays. Van Lays, 27th rebound. And Tallheim blocked his shot. Euland and Tallheim blocked his shot, but it'll be called for the whistle. We're going to see the bench clear with 27 to go. Looks like Rudd and Jason Cox and Aaron Hendrickson will come in, as well as
Brody Preston, and looks like Caden Lowry also.
Caden Lowry will make it
So
in.
we're going to get a new squad entirely out there.
As the Northern Valley faithful stands and applauds. It took a team effort here tonight, and they got it. They succeeded. They came into a hostile environment, and not really a pretty game.
No.
But they end up with 57, and we say they didn't have a pretty game.
Well, Northern Valley just had the horses to do it. You know, as it started, it was more kind of the game that you would probably think that Logan would want. It was kind of a slug fest, a little bit low scoring, and it was really bang, bang down low. Well, after halftime, as this game has continued on, it's just slowly gone more and more the way of Northern Valley. As you could see, the exhaustion kind of set in on Logan's face, and that press worked a little bit better for the Huskies in the second half.
So Brody Preston will bring it across. He's working against his air. He's picked up his dribble now. He's kind of dead in the water. They have to flip it over to Jason Cox. Tries to go baseline inside to Gabriel Rudd. Pump fake, and he'll get to go to the line. Gabe was fouled in there by Stose.
Or Graham. Nope, yeah, Graham.
You're right, Graham got it. So I talked about him earlier. He's hit. Oh, man. Announcer jinx. He'd hit his last 6 free throws.
Yeah. This
one just a little long. Second one splash.
Started the streak over. That's what he was doing.
58-44 with 6.54. Stose is looking to try and get a shot off and does. Jason Cox for the length of the court. At least it was fun while it lasted. Well, thank you for joining us here at Open Spaces Sports. It was a fun night. It always is a fun night when Northern Valley and Logan Palco come together. For Aim Baird and Clint Cox, we'll wrap you up with some